Gloria Drum Oates.
My legs are shaking, so if I should happen to fall, somebody just come up and pick me up. If you hope everybody was able to hear. Louder. Certainly a great crowd. Certainly wasn't expecting all this. Good job. It is a privilege and a great honor, as it would be for any member of this family to stand before you on this very important day to honor a family that has served their country for your freedom as well as mine. Freedom is not free. This family is a family of Francis Sr. and Evelyn Drum. There were 14 children in this family, 10 boys and 4 girls. A family I am very proud to be a part of, as all the other 13 would feel the same way. Those family members that have served this country heroically, with courage in many capacities, such as on the seas, on land, and in the air. These members are, starting out with my dad. Our dad, Francis Drum Sr., served in the United States Army National Guard during World War I. Pearl Drum served as a third-class quartermaster in the United States Navy during World War II, stationed at Staten Island, New York. Robert Drum served as a private first class in the United States Army during World War II in the European theater operation, fighting out of foxholes, stationed in Germany and France. Carl Drum served as a private first class in the United States Marine Corps during World War II in the 4th Marine Division, stationed at Maui, Hawaii. Arthur Drum served as a Staff Sergeant Quartermaster in the United States Marine Corps during the Korean War, stationed in San Francisco, California. Richard Drum served as a private first class in the United States Army during the Korean War, stationed at Aberdeen Proving Grounds, Maryland, and in Germany. Donald Drum served as a private first class in the United States Air Force during the Korean War, stationed at Smoky Hill Air Force Base, Salina, Kansas. Francis Drum Jr. served as a buck sergeant in the United States Marine Corps during the ending of the Korean War, stationed at Camp Pendleton, California. After his 3 years of serving in the Marines was up and was discharged, he re-enlisted and served and retired from the United States Air Force as a Master Sergeant during the Vietnam War, stationed at Norton Air Force Base, California. Rodney Drum served as a private first class in the United States Army during the Cuban conflict, stationed at Fort Eustis, Virginia, and later in Paris, France. Wanda Drum Henry served in the Women's Army Corps, known as the WACs, during the ending of the Korean War, stationed at Fort McClellan, Alabama. Our extended family consists of 2 son-in-laws, Donald Don Noonan, husband of Wilma Drum Noonan, served as a private first class in the United States Army. And of course, Walter Oates, husband of Gloria Drum Oates, also served in the United States Army. There were 10 grandchildren that served their country, and some are still serving in the Middle East as well as in the States. And while I am at this point, in your program, you will see a picture of some. At the bottom, it will have the grandchildren. There was an error printed in one of the grandchildren. Robert Drum's children, it's Jerry and Larry. It's got Gary, but that should be Larry Drum. I did want to correct that. There are spouses of these grandchildren that have served their country also. Our brother Stanley wanted to serve his country, but due to medical conditions, he was denied to serve. And with this, I felt he needed to be honored also. As your name is read, please stand, and then you may sit down afterwards, but please stand so we can see who you are. Pearl Drum. Robert Drum, he's deceased. Carl Drum. Arthur Drum. Richard Drum. Donald Drum, because he's deceased. Francis Drum Jr., he's currently living in California. Rodney Drum would like to be here, but is unable due to an ailment. And Wanda Drum Henry is deceased also. Would the grandchildren who has served or are still serving, please raise your hand. If there are any spouses of these grandchildren that have served, please stand or raise your hand also. Again, this is our extended family, which they are considered part of the Drum family. This is a very special day for our parents, Francis and Evelyn Drum, and for their family for serving this country with sacrifice, courage, and honor, along with many other veterans being honored today. I talked to a World War II veteran recently, and he was asked to give a speech at an event. He closed his speech by saying that after World War II, the veterans were branded as, quote, the greatest generation forever. All America came together and stayed that way. For those of you who are here, the Drum family, as well as all the other veterans that have served, and those who have passed on, we all say a big, big thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you for giving me this honor to introduce the family.
Gloria, will you please present the floral tribute to the Drum family? It's right over there. Being a little smart alecky, I don't know why the rest of us went. I never heard so many names from one family.